In submodule 1.3, we briefly discussed the need for clear and effective communication between the government and the contractor. We said that communication was the very heart of the construction quality management program and required both parties to maintain honest, candid, and professional attitudes. We also said that effective construction quality management required the complete cooperation of the contractor and the government, and that when all parties worked together effectively as partners, the project would run efficiently to everyone's benefit. In addition to any formal partnering conferences, there are 3, possibly 4 conferences or meetings held prior to the start of construction that help set the stage for the contractor-government relationship on a project. First is the post-award orientation or pre-construction conference, which covers all aspects of the contract. The second is the pre-construction safety conference. The third is the coordination meeting, or the Navy's mutual understanding meeting, which covers construction quality management. The fourth, optional meeting in NAVFAC contracts, is the QC plan meeting. This meeting can be requested by the contractor or QC manager, or called by the ROIC. The post-award orientation, or pre-construction conference, is conducted as soon as possible after the award of the contract and before any physical work is begun. Since many topics are covered, the specific workings of contractor quality control are not usually discussed in detail at this meeting. In general, this conference addresses contract clauses, including accident prevention, personnel requirements, and procedural matters. The coordination meeting, or the Navy's mutual understanding meeting, is also held before any physical work is begun. Contractor quality control is the main topic of the coordination or mutual understanding meeting. This meeting is scheduled, convened, and conducted by the government. The meeting should be attended by government personnel and contractor representatives who will be directly involved in construction quality management for the project. If subcontractors are to be involved in quality control, their responsible personnel should also attend this meeting. Since these people will be working together on a day-to-day basis on the quality management aspects of the project, they need to agree on the quality control requirements before the project actually begins. The 3 primary purposes of the coordination or Navy's mutual understanding meeting are: 1. To achieve a mutual understanding with the contractor of their role in quality control. 2. Is to review the quality control plan with the contractor. And 3. The meeting serves as a vehicle to establish a good working relationship between the government and the contractor. Prior to the meeting, the government should have received the contractor quality control plan and thoroughly reviewed it. However, the plan may not be accepted until after the meeting or a retransmission. The coordination or mutual understanding meeting will normally include a full spectrum of CQM requirements. The definable features of work are agreed upon at this meeting. A review of the 3 phases of control is accomplished to assure that all personnel clearly understand the concept and realize that no definable feature of work may begin until the preparatory control phase has been conducted. The operational aspects of the quality control plan are reviewed to clear up and correct any problems which were uncovered during the government's prior review of the plan. Other items discussed include procedures to be followed, testing methods and procedures, and the documentation of control activities and test results. During the review of the quality control plan, the proper procedures for making changes to the plan will be discussed. If performance proves to be unsatisfactory after construction begins, the government reserves the right to require that appropriate changes are made to the plan. If the contractor wishes to change the plan once it's been accepted, the proposed changes must, without exception, be submitted to and accepted by the government in writing prior to being incorporated into the plan. The administration of the quality control plan is solely the responsibility of the contractor. In addition to their own quality control activities, this responsibility extends to the quality control activities of all subcontractors, off-site fabricators, and suppliers. It is the government's responsibility to take detailed minutes of the coordination or mutual understanding meeting. Since time tends to affect one's memory, it's vital that everything of importance be included in these minutes. If, at a later date, any difference of opinion should arise between the government and the contractor about what was agreed to in the meeting, the detailed minutes will prove invaluable. These minutes must be signed by both the contractor and government representatives, and copies provided to all participants. The Navy's fourth meeting is the QC Plan meeting. This meeting is to develop a mutual understanding of the QC Plan requirements prior to plan development and submission.